Our first guest up tonight, he's hailing from the Garden State. First time on the show, let's give it up for comedian Tim Hayes.
All right, guys. Well, it's a pleasure. I'm very excited because I'm on Johnny P's show. This is wonderful. Thank you all for coming. So I'm very excited. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny P. And thank you very much. I'm excited to be on the show. I'm also excited because I'm recently divorced. Anybody out there divorced? Yes, yes, yes. You are looking at a very happy man. That's right. I'm eating crackers in bed. I'm farting all the time. I squeeze toothpaste from the middle of the tube. Nobody cares. I put ketchup on everything. Cereal, Chinese food. Nobody says a word. You do it and you wait to hear anything, and it's like, oh, I love it. Silence. People always ask me, like, you think you'd get remarried to your ex-wife? No, that's like getting paroled and going back to prison. I'm not going to do that. The problem, yes, thank you out there, sir. He feels my pain. The problem is when you need to get divorced, you have to use those subhuman people. What's the word? What am I looking for? Sorry, Marla. Attorneys, lawyers. I don't know. I think I had the wrong lawyer because I kept calling him and leaving messages, and he would never call me back. I mean, months would turn into years, and it bothered me because I knew if I had mesothelioma, if I had a leaking silicone breast implant, if I had a transvaginal mesh on the fritz, whatever they are, this guy, he finally did call me. He goes, Tim, I can't believe it. You have a transvaginal mesh? Yeah, I had like mesothelioma 6 months ago. I could have been dead. Where were you? Where were you? But anyway, I should have known I was in trouble because he just spoke very slowly and moved very slowly. He reminded me of the guy, remember the evil scientist in Bugs Bunny, chasing Bugs Bunny after he breaks the bottle of ether? Remember the guy who was like, come back here, you rabbit? Because my guy was like this, Tim, you're going to lose everything. I didn't realize why he moved and spoke so slowly till I realized he charged like $800 an hour, the pieces of you-know-what. But I don't want to lie, he did a great job. My ex-wife and I, we split the house. She got the inside. I got the outside, and that's when I realized I am totally for gay marriage. You guys for gay marriage? What do you think, right? Oh, yeah, of course, Staten Island, of course, I know this. But I think it's the right thing to do. It's on the books now. It's law now. It happens all the time. Plus, for me, I just want to see a judge give a house to a guy. That's all I really want to see. Because I think the judge is going to be like, oh, you guys, you're gay because I've never given a house before to a man. I'm not going to start now. Do you have any sisters? Your mother's alive? Help me, help me. So it's wonderful now. My ex-wife is living in a beautiful house I used to have a mortgage on. She owns completely. And I'm now living in my sister's basement, so that's okay. It's okay. So this coldness here, I'm used to this. This is what it's like in a basement. And it's funny because my ex is buying all new appliances, and I'm waking up every morning killing humpback crickets and silverfish. Because every morning a silverfish gets its wings. And people say to me, Tim, you're such a loser. Why don't you buy your own house? Why do I have to buy my own house? If I meet the right lady, she'll have her own house. I'll live in her ex-husband's house. With her, right? Like some schmuck's gonna live in my house, with my ex-wife. It's the whole circle of life thing. That's really what happens there. Plus, one thing I love not having a house, not having a home, is I don't have to go to the Home Depot. You poor schmucks. Every week everything's going well, and you have that idea. Maybe I'd enjoy my life and do something like ball game theater on a weekend, and then your wife will just chime in, honey, I don't know, the toilet, the sink, something's leaking, and then you have to go to the Home Depot and talk to a guy who's a plumber. I'm a plumber. And then you realize like 15 trips later, he's not really a plumber. He just plays one at the Home Depot. I don't get this guy. And I blame that show. Remember that show, This Old House? Bob Vila, remember him? Norm Abrams. Remember Norm Abrams, the first Jewish carpenter since Jesus? That piece of shit, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's wonderful. I'm out there. I'm living in a basement doing comedy. What do I miss about my ex-wife? Let's see. You know, one thing, my ex never knew time during the day. I never got that. I would always say, like, what time are the kids coming home? You know, I don't really know what time they're coming home. I don't know. You have a dental appointment tomorrow. What time is that? I don't know what time that is. My brother called. What time did he call? I don't know what time. No idea. But in the middle of the night, if I touch the inside of her thigh, she's like, what the hell are you doing? It's 2:30 in the morning. How do you know that? How do you know that, people? Come on. Let's see what else. Oh, I had a wonderful Christmas because my ex-wife, in part, well, she was born on Christmas Day. Anybody else have a Christmas birthday? I'm curious. Anybody? No, good. It's just my ex-wife and Jesus Christ. That's awesome. Because every year it's the same thing. Don't forget, it's my birthday and it's Christmas. It's my birthday and I got it. I'll make you a deal. I'll get you a special present, a separate present for your birthday and a separate present for Christmas if I can crucify you around Easter. Is that okay? And she didn't like that. That's probably one reason I'm divorced. I don't know. But one thing I tell you, we Central New Jersey, we got hammered by Hurricane Sandy, and we lost electricity for, I don't know, 14, 15 days. Staten Island, you guys got hit pretty bad too, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I realized I need electricity in my marriage. My wife at the time would jump into action and start putting candles in all the different rooms. And every room had a different smell. I'd walk around and have a giant headache over my right eye because it's balsam in the kitchen, it's pine in the living room. I went to take a shit. I can't shit. I smell sugar cookies. What's that about? Why does she do that? Why does she do that? Anyway, I'm very blessed. I have 2 beautiful bundles of joy. I don't know. I'm just happy they're out of the house. I don't know, because when they were teenagers, it just sucked the life out of your teenagers. It's just, but I'm very happy. My son just graduated. He has a degree in mathematics. Yes, very proud. He starts at the Olive Garden next week. We're really excited about that. But here's a kid who, very bright in mathematics, has no idea what day it is, what time it is. It's like, Tim, how you doing? Dad, I'm doing pretty well. He just starts looking up at the sky. I don't know what he's doing. Is he counting the stars? Then it hits me. He does this when he gets instructions from his own planet, the piece of you-know-what. And then, actually, he's very, well, I should have said this earlier. Both my kids are very good on paper. So I have my son, the mathematician. My daughter is a physics major in college. She's wonderful, and she loves. She's going to graduate in May. Who knows what she's going to do? But she was really cool. She just, I'm Catholic, and you believe in God, and then all of a sudden your kids turn into atheists. I don't know why. And what gets me, my daughter is an atheist, my son's an atheist, but my daughter in physics, theoretical physicists believe in time travel. Great, I can go back and take geometry in high school because it's really helped me now as an adult. Number 1. Number 2, black holes and multiple universes. And I always feel great about the multiple universes thing, because if my son can't get a job in this universe, he's got like 10 other shots to get a job. So I'm happy about that. I'm just happy, too, that they're out of the house. They're no longer teenagers. What can we say about teenagers? What's the word? Suck the life out of you. Just a few years ago, my daughter was 15, going on 30. My son was 19, going on about 12, maybe 12. True story. My daughter, I'm in the car with my daughter. She sees a bumper sticker on a car ahead of us. She goes, Dad, oh my God, look at that bumper sticker. That's hilarious. Look at that bumper sticker. The bumper sticker said, exit 69, where everyone gets off. She's 15. You believe? I said, Megan, you know what that means? You're 15 years old. She's like, of course, Dad. Why wouldn't I know what that? I don't know. Your mother doesn't know what it means. How do you know what it means? And then I go and I go down, I get back home and I grab my son. He's, orbiting Uranus. Who knows what he's doing? I go, Timmy, what does this mean to you? Exit 69, where everyone gets off. He goes, Dad, I know that's Barnegat on the Garden State Parkway. I'm like, actually, no, it's Waretown, but that's my boy. You see what I mean? It's just a wonderful, wonderful time. It's just great, great, great. Anyway, thank you, Johnny P., for having me. My name is Tim Hayes. Enjoy the rest of the show, guys. Have a great night.
Comedian Tim Hayes. Keep an eye out for him.